What's up, trainers? Troy back here. I'm bringing you guys episode 13 of 6v6 singles. This is a battle I already pre-recorded. I didn't have my recording stuff set up, but it's versus my friend Kobato. I hope that I'm saying that right. As you can see, his team there, it looked a little crazy. I was like, man, Florges might put in some work. And I was like, wait, coughing. I was like, hey, Verlis, what can coughing do? He's like, it's probably got EVO and it can probably stockpile or set up on you. I was like, damn. I hope I can get rid of that thing. So I made a really good thing in my head. I got to deal with coughing and go from there. He opens up with the clef key. I open up with the Milk Tank V2 Don Fan. I don't know. Just come with some stupid names. He tried to substitute. And I was like, okay, I mean, free, I guess, because I'm just going to get Stealth Rocks. And they actually helped me out throughout the whole battle. If you guys are going to say anything right now, I know most people, when they do battles like these, don't have the face cam. I'm treating this like a live, already pre-recorded battle, so you can see my reactions as shit happens. I was like, oh my god, that happened, blah, blah, blah. Oh, I'm just kidding. So yeah, then the clef key did the substitute, did a foul play, and I was like, that didn't do crap. Earthquake definitely broke the sub, and I'm like, let me just keep Earthquake. Let me just, on this guy. Making it rain. This battle did go on for a while. I'm seeing it had 27 turns. I'm like, huh. That did last a bit. So he withdrew the clef key, and I knew I was like, oh, he's withdrawing into a flying type because he knows I'm going to Earthquake, so I already ice sharded. Because I'm just good at this game sometimes. I just get some predictions. But it didn't kill because this Don Fan is not invested in attack as much as I wanted to. So, but then I get 2 ice shards in a row, kills it. He was probably going to Brave Bird or something. See, this is why sometimes the Star Raptor loses out to Talonflame, because you need that priority on his ability, and Star Raptor doesn't get that. He does get Reckless, which is a good ability, don't get me wrong. But in certain types of situations, when I have priority move and they don't, doesn't work. So he brings out the Abomasnow with the Hail, didn't really matter. I bring out Snorlax V2, which is my slacking. I mean, damn, you guys already saw him and not use enough, and I was like, I want to bring this guy in singles, let's do it. I was like, wow. And you guys couldn't tell on Battle Spot, they didn't have a nickname, but you can see it now, and it was damn funny. Brought out the clef key. I was already going to Fire Punch, and I fucking Fire Punched the crap out of this guy. It was not even funny how fast this thing probably died, if it was anything else. I thought about Giga Impacting. He probably could have lived. I don't want to think he did, because slacking hits really hard. When I was bringing out the slacking, I was about to say Snorlax, but when I brought out the slacking, I was like, man, Protect really kills me sometimes. So in case this coffee didn't have something like that, I just want to switch out and get a little scouting going. So I was like, well, let me just bring out a safe guy and just bring out Gliscor. I named it Score because, that's all you really see is Score. No. But he burns me, which kind of sucks because Gliscor is physical. But I wanted to get a read on what this guy was doing. And I really, at this point, I was like, okay, Gliscor's not really going to do a whole lot. It did help out when I did knock off, and I did take off the Eviolite. And I was like, wow, damn. Verlis called it. From afar, he was like, yeah, it's got Eviolite. I'm like, yeah, of course it does. It's a pre-evolution. And he knew I was going to set up. He said stockpile. I was like, I don't know if it gets it, but it had Curse, which is just as bad sometimes. So I knew that Gliscor was useless, so I ended up switching out because it was burn. But I knew I could take out this coughing. All I had to do was just bring out Magnezone. I could one-shot it with, I think it was a Thunderbolt or a Flash Cannon. He kept cursing. I was like, man, you got to try to attack or something. I brought a special attacker, and he's raising the defense, not really doing it for him. Hail stopped. I don't think that really mattered at that point. Thunderbolt plain out took this thing out. Magnezone hits really hard, and I got the crit. I mean, didn't matter. I was like, wow, I got a crit. I think I didn't need it. Still a crazy battle. So brings out Hero, which, I mean, Infernape, it could have done whatever it wanted to my whole team. I was like, wow, how am I going to stop this guy? I was like, Donphan, you got to take a hit for this guy. Take a hit, and we're all good. I knew it was going to Earthquake. It was probably going to kill Magnezone, and Donphan took this hit like a boss. I straight up went for, I think it wasn't Ice Shard. I think I Earthquake because I knew with the Citrus Berry that I was going to take another hit. It close combated. I still took the hit, which was great. Barely, though. I was like, wow, I almost died. Because this Donphan was fully invested in health and defense, I'm really sure. But then a really simple Earthquake took it out because Infernape's, they cannot take hits very well. Especially after losing close combat too, and his Life Orb. He was really banking on killing whatever I brought out. And I just brought out a damn, Donphan. What are you going to do? The Stealth Rock is proving to help. Did a lot on the Staraptor. Been doing something to that Abomasnow. I'm like, cool. Our Shard does kill me. I was like, Donphan, you did your job. You did enough. Just go just in the corner there. Just chillax. So bring out the Slacking again. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to Fire Punch again. Then when I was like, oh, I had Protect. I got to switch this guy out. He's just going to keep protecting on the turns. I would be loafing around, so that just immediately stops me. So I was like, oh, let me switch out. If a Pokemon did have Protect, I could go all out. I forgot who said it. Someone said Slacking really works well in 3v3 on Battle Spot, not in 6v6, because in 6v6, you have to worry about 5 other Pokemon. And if you're loafing around on that in between, it's bad because, yeah, you can one-shot one guy, but they still got a few other Pokemon. But in Battle Spot, if you one-shot one guy, they got 2. Like, the battle's almost over at that point. At this point, I'm like, okay, Florges, max special attack, or special defense, I mean, that Hidden Power Fire didn't do crap to it. This Flash Cannon, I think, I used Flash Cannon, I'm sure, and I was like, that's not going to do crap to it either. And I'm like, well, I got to bring in a physical attacker. And then he's going to Wish Stall me. At this point, he had 2 Pokemon left. I had 5. I was doing pretty good at this point. I was like, wow, I was sitting pretty good. The Flash Cannon still didn't kill. It did a lot of damage, but it didn't kill, which is what I wanted it to do. Magnezone still had Life Orb, still didn't get the job done. Hail stopped, I didn't care. Whatever, Hail, whatever. So he protects on this turn, because that was obvious. We all know how a Wish thing goes. And so I knew what was happening. I was like, okay, so I just got to wait this out. I tried to... I think I stayed Magnezone in at this point. And then I'm like, okay, can I try doing another Flash Cannon? Maybe if I get a crit? Because I knew he was going to Wish. He's just waiting this out because he knows that the Life Orb is going to drain me. So I was like, okay, I got one more turn. Let me Flash Cannon again. If I get a crit, I can sit in a good spot. Still did do it. I was like, well, I knew it didn't kill it. At this point, I'm like, crap. What do I do? I like my new haircut. No, that's not doing it. So I knew I was going to switch out. I bring in the Pinsir because I can start setting up on this Florges. It can't do any damage to me. And I know he's going to protect on the turns when he has the Wish. So I can work that to my advantage. So at this point, I'm still in a good spot. I'm in a very good spot. He's still trying, though. He can, if he gets lucky on any kind of good hit, Pinsers can't take hits at all. Like, I think it could take a Moonblast, but, like, it really wasn't doing it that much. I want to get a little damage calc, and I'm like, let me see what this Stab Return does. Didn't do anything. And I'm like, okay, so it does attack me because they had a good opportunity. And it did above half, so it was a 2-hit KO at this point. Or it would have been a 3, I mean. But it wasn't going to 2-hit KO me. So the Wish was going to happen. He protected. I knew he was going to protect, so I Swords Dance. I'm like, okay, we're going back and forth on this prediction. Cool. So I actually get the attack boost I need. I should have done Swords Dance before I did that return anyway. But whatever. So now I know I've got a Swords Dance. Pinsir's going to hit hard. I still return again. And this time I actually get it low. But low enough to where another return will actually kill it after the Wish. And you see I'm moving back and forth because I was on edge. I'm like, oh man, now I think about it. I'm like, wow. This fucking Florges wouldn't go down. So I knew I was going to protect on the turn when the Wish would happen. I Swords Dance again. He attacked, but it didn't matter because in my mind I'm like, if he attacks anyway, I'm still going to live. So Pinsir was at really low health. 6. I was like, wow, it almost died. You're kidding me. So the Wish came in. He's at like almost full again. And I'm like, you know what? Return's going to do it. And then Return did it. Look at it. So it took 2 Swords Dances to kill this thing. I mean, it must have been fully special defensive, some defense, max HP, leftovers, Wish, what the hell. So then brings out the Abomasnow. The Stealth Rock fucking, I think all that damage from some Stealth Rock. I could not hit this thing, but look at that Stealth Rock damage. It got it down to that much. He Mega Evolves pretty late, and I'm like, wow, okay, could have done that a few times, but he withdrew a lot. it would have been a good play if you would have brought it in and I would have done another move to like, oh, I'm going to do a fighting move, brings on something else that resists it. That's really good if you bring out Pokemon, switch it out. And then he got a really good call to protect because Hail came back up. So it was a good call for him to bring out the Abomasnow. But I knew I still had my whole team left, and I was going to go from there. The Ice Shard really knew it wasn't going to kill my pimp named Slickback. If you see the name Slickback, making a Boondocks reference, okay, hopefully no one saw that. But pimp named Slickback coming in, bringing the Pimp Hand on that superpower, and we are good and done. It was a great battle. Good game to him. I would love to rematch you someday. Hope you have a great day. For all you guys watching at home, good luck in your next matches. I'll see you guys next time.